It's a great day here at Real Talk Media Studios because I have a sweet guest, Angela Pennella, joining me. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for calling me sweet. I feel pretty sweet this morning.
You are sweet.
Yeah,
That's for sure. And I want to talk about you because you are a fantastic person. You're great at what you do as a real estate agent and in life in general. Helping people is what we were talking about earlier. What differentiates you besides all of these great qualities I've already just mentioned?
Well, I appreciate you asking that question. And I think there's a lot that differentiates me. When I first got into real estate, I chose to see it as a huge mission field to help people rather than just how can I make money in this business.
I love that.
Earlier in my career, I didn't see the fruits of my labor, but when I switched my mindset to think, well, how can I bring hope and how can I help people through life transition? You know, moving is a huge life transition. So I think some of the skills that help me to help my clients is listening with intent, not just listening to, you know, take some notes and see if I can find them a 2-bedroom, 2-bath or a condo by the beach. It's not just about, it's not just about a property. It's about helping them meet their lifestyle goals. So first, listening with the intention to really understand, right? Seek first to understand. And then also asking like thought-provoking questions. I've always been really inquisitive. Sometimes people are like, chill out, girl, too many questions. But when we actually think deeper about what we really want in life, how do we see our life and our home to look, then it helps me to really be the super connector and matchmaker to find that property and to help them through that process. So Susan Scott wrote a really good book called Fierce Conversations. It's one that I've read, and to quote her, she said, the conversation is the relationship. And so building a relationship, you have to have a conversation. You have to ask questions. You have to listen. And so when I'm on those phone calls or having appointments with sellers and buyers that are here locally or across the country, I want to ask them, not what's your motivation, but what's important to you. How soon do you want to meet this goal? How soon can I help you? And what would be the result, the pain, if you didn't get to where you wanted to go? So I always talk about motivation, pain, and time frame. And so when we know that, then I can really have a better, clear understanding of how I can best serve and contribute to that person's life through real estate and helping them build wealth.
And that's a huge key to being successful is listening, right? Listening and paying attention to what others need and want.
Right. I think sometimes, and I'm guilty of it, I'll listen, but then I'll interrupt, which is not really listening. It's trying to get my point across. So I have to kind of harness that and listen almost like I'm at a tea party. Okay, this person's just going to tell me about what they need, and I'm not going to place any judgment. I'm going to ask a little more question. Tell me what that means to you. Is there anything else? Because it's not just about, you know, buying a home. It's, buying a property. It's like making it a home.
Right. And then their needs and wants.
Right.
Right.
So rapport is everything, and the conversation is the relationship. So how can I create that through my business is what's important to me and what differentiates me.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a huge part that differentiates you from a lot of other people out there, and acknowledging that we do all interrupt as human beings, that you acknowledge that and how to harness it. Not everybody has that skill and is aware of it. So I loved learning more about you today, and I thank you so much for joining us at Real Talk Media Studios.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.